name is Jenna and today I'm here doing my TBR video for the final Bibliothon. It is with a heavy heart that I tell everyone who doesn't know that the Biannual Bibliothon is coming to an end, and I'm really sad about that. I have loved participating in the Biannual Bibliothon for the last couple of years. It has been so much fun. It's a really creative way to challenge myself on my channel to do videos that aren't just sitting down in front of a camera in front of my bookshelf and talking. So I am really gonna miss that. I'm hoping that I can still incorporate some of that stuff into the channel just without the added addition of the challenges and whatnot. So this final Bibliothon, it is going to be running for 9 days instead of 7, and it starts on July 11th I think, and it runs for 9 days after that. And so there are 9 book challenges, there are 9 video challenges. I have put 8 books on my TBR, which is super ambitious. Don't actually think I'm gonna get to all of them, but we will just see how this goes. So the first challenge, as always, is to read the group book. The group book for this round is going to be Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I don't have a copy of this book yet, and honestly, not sure I'm going to bother for this readathon. I will see how I go as to whether or not I want to actually try to read it or not, but I don't know, it hasn't intrigued me as much as it seems to intrigue other people, so it's going to be one of those, if I happen to make it through the other 7 books, I might pick it up, but you know, we will see. The second challenge for this readathon is to read an adult book. So for this challenge I have chosen Zoo by James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge. This is a book where animals have started communicating with each other and are basically turning on humans. It was a TV show a couple of years back and I absolutely loved the TV show. The TV show got cancelled though, and I never watched the final season because it got cancelled and I was really sad about that. So that's a thing. So I really wanted to read this book. I don't know if it's going to be anything like the TV show. In fact, I'm expecting it not to be, but it is an adult book because it is James Patterson, so I'm just assuming it's adult. It's going to be the first time ever, well, it's not going to be the first time ever reading an adult book, but I don't read them very often, so I'm really excited to finally get to pick this one up. Challenge number 3 is to read a graphic novel, and I don't have a book for this challenge mainly because I don't read graphic novels. Once again, if I happen to read all 7 books and then I happen to read Aurora Rising, I will go to the library and I will check out a graphic novel, but it's just not my thing, so I don't think I'll be getting to this particular challenge. Challenge number 4 is to read a book based on its cover. For this challenge, I'm going with 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. I actually picked this book up originally because of its cover and I still haven't read it, but I mean, look at the beautifulness that is this book. It is one of the most glorious covers I've ever seen in my life. I love it to pieces, and the fact that it's London, obviously I'm going to want to read this book because I love London. I think that's where the girl lives and that's where she goes, because I'm pretty sure this book is about this girl. Her name is Marguerite. It's kind of a weird name, I'm not gonna lie. She is the daughter of 2 physicists and they have figured out a way to travel into parallel universes? Parallel worlds? Maybe. It's either parallel worlds or a different dimension, which I think are basically the same thing. So I'm really excited to pick this one up because this cover is so pretty, and then I can pick up the other 2 books. Their covers are just as pretty, so I'm into it. Alrighty, challenge number 4, no, that was challenge number 4. Challenge number 5 is a free choice / wild book. So for this one, I have gone with 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It is a whopper of a novel, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like over 500 pages. No, over 400 pages. I forget it's a hardcover, it's gonna look bigger. It's beautiful though. I mean, it's got like black sprayed edges and a pretty cover. The thing about 6 of Crows is I have not read the Grisha trilogy, and I know I've been holding out and wanting to read the Grisha trilogy before I read this duology, but I'm at that point now where this duology's been on my shelf forever. I don't own the Grishaverse novels, so I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just give it a go. It's a heist novel. Everyone seems to really love it. There's a character in here that everyone seems to like love to pieces. So, I mean, why not? Why not give it a go? Challenge number 6 is to read a book from an author you have never read before. For this one, I am going with Reawakened by Colleen Hooke. This is a book from an author I have never read before. In fact, I don't even think I'd ever heard of her before. I picked up this book as well because of the cover, because once again, it's so pretty. But I know this one is rooted in Egyptian mythology. This book follows a girl named Liliana Young who one day on her spring break breaks into the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and in there she discovers a live Egyptian prince who has been mummified for 1,000 years and is now suddenly back to life. Prince Amon and her have to come together to raise his brothers from the dead so they can stop the evil god Set from taking over the world, which I love. I love Egyptian mythology so much. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's got a time crunch on it as well. They have to do this all before the next full moon, and I love books with a time crunch because it really sort of makes them a bit more fast-paced and it makes you want to just get in there and do it for them, so I'm keen to read this book. Question number 7 is to to read a book you were really excited for but never picked up. So for this one I am going with Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. My friend actually read this one and she loved it to pieces, and then she bought it for me and she's like, Jenna, you have to read this book. And I went, oh my god, yes, I'm so excited to read it. And then I never did. So I think it's got like 4 sequels now or something ridiculous. I don't even know. But I was really excited for it. It sounded amazing. It's literally about this woman. It's in Victorian times and she's like cutting up dead bodies and she comes across the Jack the Ripper case and she tries to figure out who he is. Sounds amazing. Was really excited to pick it up. For some reason I didn't, and that makes me kind of mad, but everything is fine. It's all fine. You know, I'm not bitter or anything. So hopefully during this bibliothon I can rectify the fact that I haven't read this book. Question number 8 is to read a predicted 5-star read. The thing about this question for me is I suck at predicting 5-star reads for myself. Like I'll go into a book and be like, I don't know. So I tend to go into books with the theory that it's at least gonna be 3 stars. You know, whether it's good or bad, it's at least gonna hit 3. And then as I'm reading it, it will either go up or it will go down. So I tend to struggle with this question a little bit, but I ended up thinking back, and this was a while ago, all the way back to when I read Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. Does everyone remember that? It was a while ago. I was up really late. It was a thing. Anyway, and I remember another book came out. I don't want to say it's around the same time, but I remember this other book came out, and my friend, who was literally the most obsessed with Simon that I've ever seen in my life, she turned around and she was like, I actually think I like this book better. And I was like, whoa, calm your farm. So I picked that one, and hopefully I will feel the same way. That is Autobiography by Christina Lauren. This is a LGBT book. It's about 2 boys who attend a camp. Yes. Yep, so it's about 2 boys. Tanner, who is bisexual, and Sebastian, who's a Mormon, and Tanner falls in love with him. And it's like about this writing camp, I think. And I love writing, so I don't know. It sounds interesting. It's got a beautiful cover. Like, oh my goodness. So gorgeous. So yeah, apparently I should like this one a lot, but we shall see. And then the 9th and final challenge for this bibliothon was to read one of the host's 5-star reads. So they gave us a list of books. I looked through them. Some of them I was like, I don't care. Some of them I was like, I've already read. And one of them I went, yes, I must read that one. That is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I've had this book on my TBR for, you know, ever. And the movie came out and I would really like to watch the movie at some point, but I was determined to read the book first. I don't know why, because everyone says the movie wasn't that great anyway. So I still haven't read it, and I'm really hoping that I will be able to do that for this bibliothon. My issue with this bibliothon though is, have you seen the size of the books I've picked? I swear I do this every time. I'm also currently getting out of a reading slump, so you know, yay. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comment section below if you are participating in the final biannual bibliothon and what your TBR is, because I would absolutely love to know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.